I want to talk to you. I know it's been tough lately. You didn't expect to be where you are right now, right? Maybe you walked into work that day expecting everything to be normal, right? Then out of nowhere, you were told it was over. That paycheck you counted on, that routine you knew, it's gone. Suddenly you were hit with fear, frustration, and maybe even anger. And that's okay. You're human. It's a lot to carry all at once. You gave your best effort. You worked hard. You showed up. And now you're standing in uncertainty. It's like the floor beneath you just disappeared and you don't know how to keep steady, right? But I want you to hear this. God hasn't left you. Let that sink in for a moment. You may feel lost, but you're not alone. You're not forgotten. And this right here, this moment, it's not the end of your story. It's the start of a new chapter. You see, sometimes a setback is really a setup for something greater. When one door closes, God's not leaving you stuck in the hallway. He's guiding you to a new door, one that you might have not even noticed. I know you've been praying, you've been asking, why God? What do I do now? And maybe those prayers right now, they feel like they're bouncing off the ceiling and you're not getting any answers. But just because you don't hear God's response doesn't mean that He's not working. You see, closed doors can be blessings in disguise. Sometimes God moves things in our lives not to hurt us, but to protect us. Maybe that job you lost wasn't part of His bigger plan for your life. He knows what's ahead. He sees the opportunities waiting for you, opportunities you don't even know you have yet. But I get it. It's hard to trust when everything feels broken. You're trying to stay positive, but it feels exhausting. The fear of the unknown creeps in. Thoughts like, how am I going to pay the bills? What will my family think? I know. What if I never get a chance? Can keep you up at night. But I want to remind you of something. You've made it through tough moments before. Remember those times when you thought you wouldn't make it, but somehow you did? You found a way. You didn't quit then, you're not going to quit now. God brought you through those challenges, and He'll bring you through these too. Right now, you have this opportunity, but not just to survive, to grow. This may be the time to listen, to reflect. Maybe God is nudging you towards a new path. Maybe there's a dream you've been ignoring, a passion you've been afraid to chase. You were too busy to notice before, but here it is. Sometimes when life pauses, it's not to punish you, it's to reposition you. God might be giving you a moment to reset and refocus. He's planted something new inside of you, something with a purpose. But for that purpose to come to life, you have to trust Him. And trust doesn't mean you have to know every step and figure it all right now. All you have to do is take the next step. Just one, and then another, and then another. Keep your head up. Keep your faith strong, and don't give in to fear. Fear will try to convince you that this is the end. It's not. It's just part of the process. You see, God's plan for you is bigger than this moment. Right now, He's leading you somewhere greater. You may not see it yet, but soon you will. One day you'll look back and say, now I understand why it happened this way. Every rejection, every tear, every moment of confusion had a purpose. God's plan is always good. You're not defeated. It's not a loss. This is your turning point. It's the moment you start becoming who you always meant to be. Maybe you've been knocked down, but you're not staying down. You have too much purpose to quit now. God has already written your victory. He's just preparing you to step into it. So keep going, keep believing, even when it's hard, even when you feel stuck. Your opportunity is closer than you think, and when it comes, you'll be ready for it. Stronger, wiser, and more confident than ever before. God's got you. He's been with you the whole time. Trust Him. He's leading you to something beautiful. This moment right now, it's not your end. It's your new beginning. Believe that. You got this, and God's got you always. Peace.